Welcome to VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. NHL time? Well, sort of. How about Olympics time? I know there's like this weird rumor, this weird misnomer that's out there that there are no professionals that's going to be playing in the Olympics. Hockey, that is. There are more than just the NHL Hockey League, by the way. There's more than just the NHL Hockey League. In fact, the KHL Hockey League will have some professional players playing for their country, of course, at the Olympics. Then not to mention, you have the Women's Olympics as well. So the Men's Olympics will have professional players playing just because it's not represented by some current NHL players, even though I said I would have had no issues, no problem if the players were allowed to leave and go on their own if they wanted to without facing any repercussions if they chose to make that happen. This sort of thing happens in football when a middle of the season is going and there's some kind of event that happens, and whereas an international break or not, the players for the most part are allowed to go and represent their country. However, the NHL, for whatever reason, said it was a no-no, and some players, for whatever reason, decided not to, even though I know they wanted to go and wanted to do it. Some fans would have backed them anyway. You want to go play? Go play. It's okay. We got other players on the team that can play in your spot. Because not everybody on an NHL team is the quality or has the quality that the country would accept and want and have them playing for that team. There would have been some players left back. But however, the NHL Commissioner decided against it. His reasons was valid. I get it. I understand it. But I also get and understand the opposite point of view. This new TV deal and bringing in this TV revenue and having the star players ready and available to play games, that is, when these certain marquee events are televised. And also, if the player wanted to go, he should have been able to go without any repercussion or consequence. And I'm sure there would have been some star player, and that's with an asterisk, would have been left behind for the TV to get what they need. However, if that money and that contract and that agreement outweighs the need to allow and let the player go, then how can you? Because if there is no league there to exist or there to make money, how can the player actually be a player in said league if it didn't exist and it didn't make money? And that's the conundrum. That is the dilemma. So things might have worked out in the long run or working out, but to say and think that there's no professional team that's playing in the Olympics, that's just simply wrong. Look up the KHL. You will thank me later. What do you think? Do you think the NHL made the right decision? Do you think that the players should have been allowed to go even though the team said no? You know what to do.